I got this text message from Bishop Tony telling me that there are Koreans coming. Because the bishop then narrated to us that the Venerable just won Magsaysay Award in 2002. And then the bishop told us that he wanted to return the prize money to the Philippines.
Yes, I recall after the awards when we had a dinner together and I was beside him, he was asking me how he could also help with some project in the Philippines. So I did invite him right away to go to Mindanao, where I was based then at that time, because during that period, the early 2000, there were still conflicts among Christians and Muslims. And I told him that this is precisely the area that needs some development help and maybe also extending the work of his group in those areas. And then I put him in touch with a local faculty member of Xavier University at that time. And this is Trell Bora.
It was very vague, just telling us that the Koreans are very interested with poor communities. That really began the story and joined together society.
In electing Pom Yun Snim to receive the 2002 Ramon Magsaysay Award for Peace and International Understanding, the Board of Trustees recognizes his compassionate attention to the human cause of Korea's bitter division and his hopeful appeal for reconciliation.
제가 원래 막사이사의 산 흥화와 경제의 일부분의 수상자로 선정된 것은 제 개인에게도 큰 영예지만 이 상이 저 개인에게만 주어지는 것이 아니라 지난 수년간 남북의 화해와 협력을 위해 노력한 수많은 사람들을 대신하는 것이라 생각되고 또 국제사회의 지지를 확인하는 것 같아서 기쁘게 한량없습니다.
As a youth, Pom Yun Snim joined South Korea's democracy movement and later turned to social issues. He formed the Blessed Land Society to apply Buddhist teachings to the full range of modern ills.
The board was discussing about his contribution with his group for reconciliation and unity with North Korea. Because at that time there was a famine and it was part of the efforts of this group of Pom Yun Sun in that the South Korean people were able to share some of their resources also with the North.
네, 당시에는 남북 간의 대화, 화해, 협력 이런 부분에 대해서 부정적인 의견이 많았습니다. 그런데 그런 남북 간의 대화, 화해, 협력, 인도적 지원 이런 것들로 인해서 국제적인 상을 받게 되니까 그런 활동들에 대해서 함께하는 정통 회원들이 늘 사회적 비난에 대해서 약간 좀 움츠러들었는데 국제적인 사회로부터 인정을 받음으로 해서 조금 이게 의미가 있다 하는 자신감을 가졌다. 아마도 청토 멤버들이 대부분 한국 사람이다 보니까 국내 활동을 선호하게 됩니다. 그래서 제가 하고 있는 국제 활동에 대해서는 조금 소극적이었는데 이런 국제 활동에 중요한 의미가 있다는 것을 알게 되면서 회원들이 제가 국제 활동하는 것에 대해서 적극적인 지원을 하게 됐다.
For the sake of everyone who are suffering from wars, disasters, and ideological conflicts, I hope the resolution will soon be realized.
My name is Gina Park, the representative for Jintes Korea. Jintes stands for Join Together Society. My journey began with the Venerable Pom Yun Snim is in year 1992 when I first heard his Dhamma talk in New York, and that led me to my involvement to his activities. When I visited in India in 1993, And on the way up to the cave where Buddha practiced the 6 years of austerities, there were so many children and they were begging on the streets. And then the Venerable Muslim asked the people, why are they not in school? And they said, no, there's no school to attend. So then he was moved by their plight, and we went to their village and we gathered the villagers, proposed them that if you donate the land, we'll help you build a school. But this marked the beginning of our educational initiatives in the region.
Well, Reverend Pomyun has come to Mindanao several times already. He would go all the way to the rural areas and to visit the school buildings that were put up.
So from then on, June 2003, that began already the series of projects. And we understood that the basic criteria provided to us by JTS, first, that the area does not have an existing school, or and that the nearest school of the children is at least 3 kilometers away, and that there should be at least 40 households. Otherwise, there will be no students or very few students.
And all of these were really supposed to be in rural, remote areas that could not be reached, sometimes even by the public roads. Muslim communities and also the indigenous people. And he also focused on the SPED classroom, the special education for differently abled children, to also provide education for them. So in fact, a number of the schools just this past year that he put up, I think maybe 4 out of the 10 schools are this special education classrooms for privileged special children. So I think this was a special mission of the Junto Society to try to identify and reach out to these communities.
Way back 2019 dito sa Sitio Mabawag, dahil po ang pinakamalapit dito na paralan yung pong Mahayag Elementary School, and it took 2 hours to hike at that time dahil po sa daan na mahirap talaga, hindi pa ganito na mayroon ng malaking daan, at mga bata ay hindi makaka-continue in going to school because of distance, and at that time mayroon pang isang river. And their means of transportation dito is through hiking and horse riding. Last year, dahil po sa programa ng Joint Organized Society of Korea na tinitingnan to reach the unreachable places at yung mga komunidad na ipang-priority sa pagkakaroon ng school buildings. Pero nang nakipag-usap si Sir Ro ng GTS, sinabi ng President na handa ba kayo na at tumulong gumawa ng school buildings para sa kabataan. So, si City Leader kasama yung barangay kagawad, lahat po ng mga parents nandoon, yes na yes talaga. So, automatic nag-promise si GTS through Mr. Ro na sila po ang magbibigay ng materialis para maitayong paralan. Counterpart po ng lahat ng mga parents dito na sila po ang gumawa through pahina, through communal labor, through bayanihan.
And they themselves made sure that the materials were brought in, so that they made sure that every item was audited and made sure that it was used for the classrooms.
After 4 least 2 months in the making, ang simpleng paaralan na kasama ang komunidad, hindi lang ito infrastruktura, pero simbolo po ito ng kanilang buhay para sa magandang kinabukasan. Ika nga, the whole community is the school, the whole community is their lives. That's why through GTS, ito na isa ng daan na yung konsepto ng peace.
그래서 저희가 하는 것처럼 원주민 지역이나 해서 공동 지역에 아신들에게 교육을 주려고 처음 또 진행인 지난 20년도 기회왔습니다.
Reverend Pomyun Sunim's group also decided to build classrooms in the more remote areas there that was a rebel-infested area.
제가 해마일레프 지역 사령관을 만나서 이런 얘기를 나눴습니다. 어른들끼리는 싸울 수가 있다. 그러나 아이들에게 무슨 죄가 있느냐? 그러니까 아이들을 위한 교육을 기회를 우리가 주자. 그러니까 아이들에게 교육의 기회를 주려면 학교를 지어야 하고 선생님들의 안전을 보장해야 한다. 그래서 그도 동의했습니다. 그래서 우리가 이런 근행 지역에 학교를 계속 지을 수가 있었습니다. 우리는 그냥 어렵다, 안 된다 하고 할 것이 아니라 아이들의 교육을 위해서는 뭔가 될 수 있는 길을 지속적으로 찾아나가야 합니다.
So for me, that was a concrete instance of peace building. That once you give a classroom to a local community, even those that were affected by the spirit of rebellion before would like to preserve what is good for their own community.
사람은 다 서로 생각이 다르고 믿음이 다르고 가치관이 다릅니다. 그렇기 때문에 우리는 서로 다름을 인정하는 것이 매우 필요합니다. 상대를 존중한다는 것은 다름을 인정한다는 것입니다. 상대를 인정하지 않을 때 우리는 내 마음속에 화가 일어납니다. 화가 나면 적대적 감정이 생기고 상대를 없애버려도 된다 하는 극단적으로 가면 이런 생각까지 미치게 돼서 상대를 악마화하게 됩니다. 그를 이해한다는 것은 그가 옳다는 얘기, 그의 말에 동의한다는 뜻은 아닙니다. 다만 다름을 인정하고 그 입장에서는 그럴 수 있겠다고 이해하는 위해서 나는 어떻게 할 것인가 하는 문제입니다.
We always say peace. We want peace. But war itself is not going to make peace. We have to do something about it. Maybe starting with educated people. I think education makes a big difference. When the children changes, parents changes as well. The parent changes and their living standards changes, lifestyle changes, their thinking changes. Everything changes, and I find that is the power of education.
Sa pamagitan ng paaralan, sa pamagitan ng edukasyon, ito po ang bibigyan ng kapayapaan at kaunlaran sa pamilya at sa ating pamayanan at lalo na sa ating inang bayan.
The other thing that impressed me was precisely being a Buddhist society, and we are predominantly a Christian or Muslim area. Why should a Buddhist group come here? And again, it showed the example of human fraternity, that beyond regional boundaries, greatness of spirit, as you might say, exemplified by the Ramon Magsaysay Awardis, transcends boundaries and tries to help the remote poor in these areas.
해피니스, 행복과 자유. 이때 자유라고 말하는 것은 내 마음대로 하는 것이 아니라 어떤 경우에도 내가 구애받지 않는 것을 말합니다. 불교에서 말하는 행복은 즐거움을 말하는 것이 아니라 괴로움이 없는 상태를 말합니다. 그렇기 때문에 내가 무슨 일을 하든 어떤 삶을 살든 항상 나에게 가장 중요한 것은 나의 자유로움, 나의 괴로움이 없는 상태를 유지하는 것입니다. 부자적 관점에서는 사회적으로 어떤 큰 일을 했느냐, 중요한 일을 했느냐가 최고의 가치가 아니고 내가 얼마나 마음의 평화를 유지하고 자유로움을 유지하고 있느냐가 훨씬 더 중요한 관점입니다. 그래서 오늘 우리가 이곳에서 어떤 활동을 하든 만약에 괴로워하면서 화를 내면서 한다면 그것은 세상에서는 의미 있는 일이지 몰라도 수행자에서는 의미가 없는 일입니다. 그래서 우리가 이런 일을 할 때 항상 즐거운 마음으로, 편안한 마음으로 이렇게 웃으면서 일을 해나가는 겁니다.